Good morning. This is the explanation of the homework / classwork from yesterday, the speed calculating worksheet. To start off with, some of you have a document that just shows a short answer text, and then some of you have a multiple choice. And some of them are recording the scores and letting me put those on Google Classroom, and some of them aren't. So make sure that you've turned it in. You're welcome to turn it in more than one time to get a better score. But it's being weird on my end. So if you have a document that just says option 1 here and that's it, that one won't work. It needs to either say short answer text or have the multiple choice answers. Okay. So this is one of those multi-step story problems that I was telling you about, where you have to really be careful with the information that they give you, and that you might have some extra steps in the process to find the answer. So question number 1 talks about someone going to school. So they're at home, they have a bus stop, and then they have the school. And the story problem tells you the total distance from home to school is 650 meters. And then it tells you from the bus stop to school is 400 meters.
I don't know what that is.
But the question asks you their speed between home and the bus stop, which is not either of these numbers. So this 400 meters is part of this total trip here. What we need to find out is how far that distance is. To figure that out, you need to take the 650 meters and subtract the 400 meters. And that gives you 250 meters. So that is the distance that you can use in your speed calculation. So that's the first extra step. The second extra step is it tells you it takes them 10 minutes. The question wants you to answer in meters per second. So to turn minutes into seconds, you have to multiply this by 60, and you get 600, and that becomes your seconds. Then you take 250 divided by 600. I know that's smaller, and a lot of people are wanting to flip this around and do 600 divided by 250. But remember, the nice thing about using this formula setup is this is the order from left to right that you type in your answer. So you should get a decimal. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I'd like for you to do that calculation, but that's how you do number 1. Number 2 talks about football practice, a train station, and going home. Similar to number 1, they tell you the total distance from the football field to home is 6,525 feet. The distance from the train station to the house is 3,525 feet. They want to know how fast he's going right here. So again, this is part of the total trip. You need to find the difference, what's left over here. So 6,525 minus 3,525. You get an even 3,000 feet. So V equals D/T, speed equals 3,000 feet. Then it tells you in the answer you can leave it in feet per minute. So you don't have to convert your 15 minutes into seconds. You just divide 3,000 divided by 15, and you get your answer in feet per minute. So that's how you do number 2. That's the extra part.